Phil Allen.
Hello, Wednesday.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen.
Hit music with Phil Allen. Radio 1 Mallorca.
The State Department announced they were going to update their advisories, raising the number of countries listed at level 4, do not travel, to 80%. I've got bad news for the college kids who are hoping to study abroad. You can't go to Barcelona. You're going to have to finish the semester in Cincinnati.
Greetings. Welcome to the show.
And now, here to entertain you,
the finest broadcaster.
My favorite show.
Showtime. Kicking off the show today, Sapkowski and You Are My Heart on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello there, good afternoon. This is Phil Allen for Wednesday. Sunny intervals this afternoon, chance of a light shower in places later though. Highs around 19 degrees. Tonight turning cloudy overnight with lows down to 14 degrees. Tomorrow cloudy with sunny spells and the chance of light showers in places. Highs reaching 18 degrees tomorrow. Sunset this evening, 8:34. And on the radio, here's Sean Finn, Zelda and Iniade with their version of Don't Ya on Radio 1 Mallorca.
I know you need, don't ya? Hit music with Phil Allen.
This clip feels exactly like the moment everyone's parents joined Facebook.
Radio 1 Mallorca. I can't wait.
Annabelle England, MK and Dombretsky with Underwater on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello, this is Phil Allen. We've got a busy hour on the way. Soul Train Anthem coming up in a few songs. At 1:30ish, stand-up comedy with George Carlin on Grapefruit Juice and Ice Cream Throat. We'll have a flashback, old school classic, and we'll take a look at Administrative Professionals Day and National Tea Day as well. Hey, just to let you know that the Radiothon is back. Richie and Aisha from The Breakfast Show will be broadcasting live for 36 hours non-stop to raise much-needed money for some amazing charities. Great Ormond Street, SOS Calvia, Santa Ponsa Food Bank, Sonas Pesas and Yachting Gives Back. It's all taking place from 7 a.m. on Friday, May 28th until 7 p.m. on Saturday, May 29th. And we need your help. You can sponsor an hour of the broadcast, you can buy a raffle ticket, offer a prize for auction, or offer up a raffle prize. Create a challenge for us or yourself in exchange for donations, or simply donate money or food. For more info, please email joe at radio1mallorca.com. That's J-O at radio1mallorca.com. It's coming soon. The Radiothon returns on Radio 1 Mallorca. Right now, hit music with Match Cole J and Mark Coppy. This is Love Me Better on Radio 1 Mallorca.
This is Radio 1.
Now, hotter than ever, Phil Allen.
M22, Rhea Melvin and Gravity at Radio 1 Mallorca. This is Phil Allen and we're going back in time with a Soul Train Anthem next.
If it's a hit,
It's here.
Radio 1.
Phil Allen.
Mallorca's hit music, Radio 1 Mallorca, where it's stand-up comedy time with the legendary George Carlin on Grapefruit Juice and Ice Cream Throat.
Do you ever notice how awful
George Carlin. Here's Indy Lopez, I House You. It's on Radio 1 Mallorca.
I house you?
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca, and with Wednesday's very latest Not Headline News, let's cross now to the Not Headline News newsroom.
This is not headline news. Tons of guys are hitting up Kim Kardashian now that she's single. And after 2 divorces, Kim needs to take her time to find the right team. Paris Hilton says she has PTSD from her sex tape. Well, I don't know about the P, but I'm positive she has some combination of S, T, and D. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are talking marriage. Brian Austin Green says that makes him happy because weddings mean catering gigs. Rob Zombie is rebooting The Munsters. For years, people thought this was a terrible idea, but with Rob Zombie's movie track record, I'm confident he'll prove them right. We may soon be able to use our phones to detect COVID. There's also a crazy rumor some people may even start using their phone to talk. This is not headline news.
Phil Allen.
Thank you. Here's Noizu with Summer 91 Looking Back.
Radio 1 Mallorca.
When you don't realize you're in the moment until it's a memory.
Phil Allen.
You're listening to Radio One Mallorca. It is Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. Today is National Tea Day, and just in time, something new is brewing.
In honor of National Tea Day, Minneapolis jurors introduce a new flavor, Derek Chauvin Gill Tea. Derek Chauvin Gill Tea is made with conviction. It starts with due process. Infuse it with a fresh verdict. Next, place the Gill tea bag in cuffs. Let simmer in a cell until sentencing, and serve up a piping hot cup of justice. Now available at Cup Foods in George Floyd Square. And coming soon, solidarity and equality.
Tomorrow is Earth Day, and Taco Bell just announced that later this year they'll start recycling their hot sauce packets instead of tossing them. Around 8 billion are thrown out each year. Well done, Taco Bell.
Run for the border, come on in, cause Taco Bell's done it again.
Sad news, songwriter Jim Steinman died Monday. He was 73. Jim is best known for writing the Meatloaf albums Bat Out of Hell and Bat Out of Hell 2. He also wrote hits for Celine Dion, Bonnie Tyler and Air Supply. Here's a montage of some of his work. According to a new poll, over half of women have bought themselves a gift. The top types of gifts women buy for themselves in general are cosmetics, clothes, skincare products, food and jewellery. And why not? Treat yourselves, ladies.
Treat yourself.
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year!
Today is Administrative Professionals Day.
I'm Deirdre, your executive assistant.
I have an executive assistant.
Yes, and her name is Deirdre.
And I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'm Frida's boss.
Who's Frida?
My secretary.
Get me somebody. Anybody. And get me somebody while I'm waiting.
After all these years, Tony still has you picking up the dry cleaning.
I do anything and everything that Mr. Sark requires, including occasionally taking out the trash. Will that be all?
So let's merge way back Wednesdays with today's Administrative Professionals Day. Here are a couple of clips from retro 1970s era informational films about women working as a secretary.
The clerical field is particularly important to women. Women hold 70% of the jobs.
Take a good look at your career choices. That's what Patty McGrath did after 4 years of college. As secretary, you need to be the best you can be. So Patty worked harder, and now she types 110 words per minute.
Janet keeps her hands in condition for typing with finger gymnastics. She can keep it up all day if she has to.
Thank you. Here's Becky Hill and Last Time on Radio One Mallorca.
Baby, now you're back again. Phil Allen.
Wednesday, hour 2.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen.
Hit music with Phil Allen. Radio 1 Mallorca.
Do you know what today is?
It's Wednesday, Administrative Professionals Day.
Some entertainment news. I saw that Vin Diesel is going to star in a live-action movie based on the old toy Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Say what you want, but it's nice to finally see a human taking over a robot's job.
More than 4 in 10 cannabis users believe 420 should be recognized as a national holiday. Okay, that's insane. I mean, there's no holiday for drinking other than St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, New Year's Eve, the day before Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, and the whatever day this is.
Kicking off hour 2 on the show today, that's Mishu with Voices in My Head. Hello there, good afternoon. This is Phil Allen for Wednesday. Sunny intervals, chance of a light shower in places. Highs today around 19 degrees. Tonight turning cloudy overnight with lows down to 14 degrees. Tomorrow, cloudy with sunny spells and the chance of light showers in places. Highs tomorrow, 18 degrees. Sunset this evening, 8:34. And the Mallorca sea surface temperature is down slightly to 15.2 degrees. Lots to get through in this hour. We'll have another Soul Train anthem and a few songs. Around about 2:30, stand-up comedy with the legendary Jim Gaffigan on fashion shows and Michael Moore. We'll have another flashback classic from the old school. And in your showbiz update today, we'll hear from Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, plus Kelly Osbourne and Boy George too. Right now, the hits continue with Laid Back Luke, Tribs featuring Bertie Scott. This is their take on Whistle on Radio One Mallorca.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Hit music with Phil Allen.
He's gorgeous.
Dumb as wood, but it's good wood.
Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
This is Radio One Mallorca, where it's stand-up comedy time with the legendary Jim Gaffigan on fashion shows and Michael Moore.
Fashion shows. Shopping at the Lost and Found.
Jim Gaffigan. Here comes hit music from Doja Cat featuring SZA. Kiss Me More plays now at Radio One Mallorca. You're listening to Radio One Mallorca, and in breaking travel plans news, thousands of Brits are desperate to holiday here in Mallorca again. They're vaccinated. We're not. Quite the dilemma. Here's our latest quarantine.
Phil Allen.
Thank you. Here's Gwen Stefani featuring Sweetie Slow Clap.
Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen. Showbiz Update.
This is Radio One Mallorca. Here comes your Showbiz Update for Wednesday. Let's start with audio from last night's Jimmy Kimmel Live.
420, of course, is a holiday for pot smokers and pot eaters to celebrate 420 by doing pretty much exactly what they do every day. On a sad note, it's our first 420 without Walter Mondale, so that's weird, right? I mean... You guys are high. Is that what's going on right now? Speaking of drugs, our new pillow pal, Mike Lindell, what a night last night was. So, if you haven't been following this, the My Pillow guy launched a new social media website for people like him who are no longer welcome on Twitter. He started it off with a 48-hour Frankathon, is what he calls it. It was basically him passionately ranting from 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. He claimed almost 92 million people tuned in yesterday to see this.
Mike Lindell says Fox won't let him on. Nobody cares anymore about the rubbish you write. What about my friend that lost his Google Maps because he said something about the border? Why don't you want to write that story? Why not? What are they hiding, America? What are they hiding, America? Hello, everybody walk like this. Did you see any nudity in porn? What part didn't you believe? Mike Lindell's a Christian? You guys are cowards. You're guilty. What? Hire the bot, jump on him, kill his company, crush, kill, destroy. Sorry, I'm a little fired up here.
A little. You take one sip of an energy drink, your eyes are going to pop out of your head.
Jimmy Kimmel. Kelly Osbourne revealed on her Instagram story yesterday that she relapsed, but she's back on track.
Hey guys, so this is a little hard for me to talk about, but I've always promised you that I will always be honest with you about where I'm at and what's going on in my road to recovery. I relapsed, not proud of it, but I am back on track. And I will be doing a podcast this week where I tell everybody about what's going on and what happened. And I just want to let you know that I am sober today and I'm going to be sober tomorrow. But I've learned it truly is just one day at a time.
The baby posted a video making fun of a flight attendant's hair, and the internet is not having it.
We gonna pay all that for that flight, you gonna comb your head. Straight up, they nah, dog. If we gonna pay all that, you gonna comb your head. That's the least you can do. That's the least you can do.
Next up, more audio. Here's a clip from last night's The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon.
Well, guys, it seems like Johnson & Johnson just can't catch a break. Listen to this. Back in March, there was a contamination issue at one of their vaccine plants, and the FDA is halting production while it investigates. Wait, they're halting production now? You know your company is in trouble when millions of doses are contaminated, and it's not nearly the worst part of your week. Don't worry, instead of fixing the contamination problem, they're just going to rebrand their vaccine as Johnson & Johnson Extreme. Right now, the company is in so much trouble, Johnson is currently not talking to Johnson. It's that bad. Well, guys, some big tech news today was Apple's Spring Loaded event, the company's first major product announcement of the year. It was a great event. Nothing is more fun than seeing all the new Apple products that will be at the bottom of a random drawer in a year. Yeah, the big announcements were a new purple iPhone and a new iPad Pro that can store up to 60,000 photos. Ooh. If you need more space than that, either you're a photographer or your kid got a hold of your iPad for 10 minutes.
Jimmy Fallon. Boy George is on the hunt for an actor to play him in the upcoming biopic Karma Chameleon.
Hello, I'm Boy George, and I'm very excited to announce the movie of my life and culture club called Karma Chameleon will be shot this summer in London and around the world. And already on board, Danny Mays, one of my favourite actors, playing my father, and there's was Keanu Reeves popping in. Name drop. I'd also like to say a big thank you to Millennium Films for making this possible, you know what I mean? And to Sasha Gervasi for writing and directing this movie. There's only one problem, and it's quite major. Who's going to play me? So we're looking for a brave young actor from anywhere in the globe to take on the role of his life. And it will be brilliant. I want to be impressed. So see you on set this summer.
Here's your chance to own a piece of Star Wars history. Darth Vader actor, the late David Prowse, had an amazing collection of Darth Vader memorabilia, and it's all hitting the auction block soon. The auction will take place in his hometown of Bristol at East Bristol Auctions. The date, of course, May the 4th. During a video call with a fan, Finn Wolfhard said Season 4 of Stranger Things won't be out until next year.
Season 4 is coming out?
Season 4, it should be out sometime next year, hopefully. But it's been really fun, yeah.
And finally, here's audio from last night's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Be sure to watch your language, because some people in the marijuana biz would rather you not call it the marijuana biz. As one entrepreneur puts it, the term marijuana is a Mexican slur, although it is tolerated when combined with the word medical for specific purposes, medical marijuana. Okay, if you say so. It does seem weird that the offensive term is okay if it's medical. The CDC doesn't encourage women to do self-bazonga exams. We can still call cannabis weed, though, right? Wrong. According to another stoned industry insider, weeds can be ugly and destructive. Come on, the plant is a weed. If you don't believe me, let's check in with the most famous gardener in the world. Sir, is marijuana a weed?
It's a weed.
Thank you. But to the wake and bake crowd, who are now all woke and boke, weed is out. According to the same buzz-selling buzz shackler, we also can't say pot, because pot is short for Potación de Guaya, an alcoholic beverage that means drink of grief. Actually, I'm pretty sure drink of grief is the slogan for Jägermeister. One ganjapreneur said any term applied to cannabis other than cannabis is negligent and abusive behavior that we abhor. We're not allowed to use any slang? I gotta say, these people seem pretty uptight. If only it was legal for them to take something that could help them chill the out.
Stephen Colbert, here's Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande with Met Him Last Night on Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
I mean, what's not to love?
Final track from me for today. Stick around for DV with Essential Afternoons up next. Des here with Gordon with the D&G show from 6. I'll see you tomorrow from 1.
Oh, my sweet darling. Oh, my dearest love. I'll count the hours that you're away.
Bless you, Tresh.
Well, that's our show.
It's over.
What?
It's over. It is over.
Is that it?
That's it.
Everybody still awake?
Will you come on already? I just can't stand these long goodbyes.
All right, big finish.
See you later.
I don't believe that I have no regrets.
This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen. Phil Allen. Spread the word.
Yeah.
And the love.